What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day, and if you're new to the channel, anyone hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. On my way to 10K, and I know I can do that with your guys' help by the end of the year. So if you are liking the content that I am composing, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Stay up to date on the vlogs. Like I mentioned way back when, I have a lot of content coming, and now it's the time for me to shine with all this Skyline and Prelude content. And be sure to like the videos too, it helps me out immensely. But today is finally the day that Warren and I pick up the BN Sports Kit. It shipped out of Santa Fe, California on Sunday, went through Phoenix, now just got into Tucson. Yesterday, I hit up the, freight company that currently has my parts and asked them if I could pick it up. Long story short, they said we can. So currently waiting on Warren to get here so we can go to the warehouse, pick up the BN Sports Kit, and continue our day. So that being said, today's objective, pick up the BN Sports Kit. We're going to mock it up on the 4-door Skyline. I know the front and rear bumpers should fit without any issues. I know I have to drill into the bumper for the quick latches. Not super stoked on that, but I did find the mounting points on the chassis that I want to put the quick latch. So hopefully I don't mess that up on the bumper. I know on the side skirts, I'm gonna have to trim a little bit where the rear doors are, as I saw on some Illuminate videos. That's what Randy did. So that shouldn't be too complex. And once everything's mocked up, we'll go ahead and hit up John. Hopefully send him the kit for paint either tomorrow and or Saturday, and then get the kit back and slap it on the car. Still waiting on some magnets I ordered from Amazon too, because I really don't want to drill into the front and rear guards of the Skyline, because I want to just maintain that body the best I can. But I am incredibly stoked. Also, we got some mail that came in Monday. Let's check it out. So finally, after a good month's wait, Haltech sent me out the ECU and also the wiring harness, plug and play adapter of great quality. Shout out Haltech. I cannot wait to install this on the Skyline once the remaining parts come in. Again, I just went with the Elite 2000 series. There's a plethora of tunes we can do on the Skyline. Hoping to have it tuned somewhere at the end of this month, September, but still on the hunt for which turbo I want to run. Also going to go with the 6-boost top mount turbo manifold, and going to be running 750 ID injectors. So I gotta get those all installed as well, and then hit up Evan. My big brother's here, Mushi. Gonna go to the place, pick up the kit. Can we stop by O'Reilly's on the way back? Awesome. We gotta get some more lights because I'm swapping out my bulbs to LED, and then we'll be working on the truck as well. We are about 3 minutes away from our destination. Bunch of warehouses out here. Just arrived here at Air Support Incorporated, waiting for the boy to grab our package. Go ahead and load it in Big Red. What's up, man? How's it going? Well, good. How are you?
So good. This is it right here. Yeah.
So just talked to the boy. We got the kit, thank God, saved them a lot of trouble. We're gonna go ahead and load up the kit and then head back home and test it. All right, thank you, Warren. We got the BN kit nice and strapped down 3 times the truck. Not taking any chances on our way home. Now that we're loaded up, gonna hit up some Starbucks, go home and test fit. Just got home. Thank you again, Warren. Gonna go ahead and do a fresh unboxing. So again, what's new to me is new to you, and vice versa. All right. Oh, god dang. How funny would that be if they made this for the coupe and not the 4-door? Ooh, get in on this baby. Ooh, there it is. Ooh. Do I got my own number? Ooh, it smells like
icky.
Oh, it smells icky, bro. Well, shit, I'm sorry guys, that actually stinks. I don't like fiberglass. Okay, so here, damn, we have, so one of the side skirts. We got
The other side.
another one of the side skirts. All right. I'll put this in. Okay, cool. So it's 34, 30, 32.
So you gotta paint it, obviously, right?
Yeah, we're gonna mock it up today. So here, guys, we have the. Oh, jeez. Long. Goodness.
Yo.
This is long. Well, hopefully I'm gonna have to trim anything from my intercooler. Shouldn't have to, but if need be.
The one from Japan, you heard you started right hand side drives car?
Yeah, for the Skyline. Here we have the rear bumper. Sweet.
Dude, this fucking box would be badass if I was fucking 10.
That's it. Just want to say a huge shout out to Mastermind USA for ordering me this kit. So now we're just gonna inspect it more, make sure nothing's cracked, and then go ahead and do our mock-up. And then once everything clears, we'll go ahead and send it for John to paint either tomorrow or Saturday, probably Saturday. Another box, guys.
Oof. Oof.
But I am going to cut out this BN logo. So with the R32 BN's bumper, I think on most BN kits, all the holes come pre-drilled, which is nice. It's actually pretty heavy, and I believe it is ready for paint. I'll let John decide if he needs to do any, say, prep work. Again, there's the logo there with the QR code. So we're gonna test fit this first. I'm hoping it'll clear the front mount intercooler. So we almost have the front bumper on, but again, since it is fiberglass, all the holes do line up. I think we just need to do a little bit of trimming with the kit. This bottom flange here definitely, and I think I may or may not need to modify the OEM crash beam, because one side will sit flush and then the other side will protrude out and vice versa. So if anything, I may need to buy Street Faction's bash bar kit so that we have better fitment. But honestly, all the holes do line up. I know some of the weather guards do get in the way. What's this angle look like? Oh damn, this angle looks nice. That's like the perfect low I want as well. So we're not gonna do anything crazy in this vlog, just more of an introduction, but we'll go ahead and test fit the side skirts, and then we're gonna have to take off the rear bumper and test fit that as well. So we're running into issues with the OEM crash bar. I believe it was in a light accident, as there's a lot of indentation on the Japanese driver's side opposed to the passenger side. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is order the Street Faction front crash bar, because I know that helps with fitment issues with aftermarket kits. But other than that, it does fit and line up pretty well. It's just the crash bar running into issues, and I may need to trim this bottom panel, probably like half of it. But right now we're gonna go ahead and test fit these side skirts. So we diagnosed the front bumper, we got the side skirts on, and surprisingly we didn't have to do any cutting right now. Doors closed and there's a little bit of gap, which is good, like it fits OEM. All I need to do is drill a hole where the splash guard is for one of the retaining nuts and also for the rear, but That is the perfect height I want to be at. Hopefully I can get out of my driveway. Dude, it's looking good, brother. Update on the Japanese driver's side. Fit like a glove. No issues. So far, again, I have to remove my OEM splash guard. But so far, so good. Nah, that should be fine. I am gonna get like rubber sealant on the perimeter of this before I bolt it. And then this is where I'm gonna put the magnets. So of course on this guard, it's already metal, so it'll be okay. Let's put a magnet on behind the BN Sports Kit. And then once my D-Max front guards come in, I'll just put another magnet in so it all sticks, but good fitment. Shut the door, then I slam the door and everything is good. I honestly don't know how I'm going to be getting out of my driveway, so I just gotta be super careful. Once I get the 18s on, the car will obviously be raised in the rear. Very nice. So what we have to do now is the rear bumper. Alright, so Warren and I got the rear bumper off. So there is going to be, in here, you take the back panel out, there's going to be 6 bolts on top. And then right under there, there's going to be, well, I guess you can't see it since the bolts are on the bumper, but there's 2 on this side and then 2 on the opposite side. And also underneath somewhere here, there is a plastic retainer tab. Don't need that anymore, I hope. So let's go ahead and throw the final piece on. So finally got the rear bumper kind of on. There is some modification we need to do in terms of just trimming some tabs down. You do retain this bracket here that was on the rear bumper. For this, we have to drill the holes that are in here. They're just like right in here, just ever so slightly to get the bolts to feed through. And then on this side here, we have to trim this up a little bit, but we'll do that again in another vlog. But other than that, fitment is pretty good. Again, when we trim that tab, everything will sit forward more and we will be able to close the trunk. But honestly, the kit is looking great. A few touch-ups and we'll be ready for paint. Alright, so as you saw, kit fit pretty well. Side skirts were amazing. The rear, we just have to trim this ever so slightly. You can see where it kind of chipped there, so I'll just take off a little bit here, but not too much on both sides. Side skirts were amazing. Side skirts were my biggest fear, but for some reason they just fit so well. And then for the front bumper, I'm going to just have Street Faction make me a custom crash bar so we can fit the BN front bumper on with these. And then I'll either make custom brackets for these holes here. Then again, I may not need them if I'm going to be running the quick latches on the kit. But so far, so good. Also, my brake sensor broke. Not the sensor itself, but like the grommet broke, so the brake lights are always on. So Warren and I just went ahead and disconnected that. But so far, so good. I'll do the modifications when I have more time. Test fit it one more time and then send it off to paint. I intended to close the vlog at the last clip, but it's kind of bothering me that I can't get the rear bumper on just yet, so we're just gonna take this bracket from the OEM rear bumper, drill out these holes a little bit bigger so we can fit it through. Also, Warren and I are installing LED fog lights and headlights onto the Ram. Ladies and gentlemen, so what I ended up doing is cutting a little bit of that tab I showed you and now it sits perfect. Took about half off. Of course, with fiberglass, always wear a mask, please. Fitment again is pretty good. Don't think I have to make any modifications on here other than bolting it up. This is okay. This, yeah, again, I'll get that rubber trim just so it sits flush. Trunk does close. I think I just have to make a little bit more adjustments for it to, oh man, I messed up. Well, I didn't really mess up, but I gotta make sure I pull this out. Ow. Tommy is hidden. Yeah, well, I was planning on selling the exhaust and getting a full custom exhaust made.
What?
Yeah, because I want it to be as tucked up as possible, and I know going titanium is going to be expensive, but it's all good. Go with some big old blast pipes. So sides and rears are good, and again, still playing around with the front, but like I mentioned like 100 times already, just going to go with the Street Faction crash bar since my OEM bar is bent. On Warren's end, we got the Morimoto LED fog lights in. They are very bright. Currently adjusting them to OEM height, utilizing the garage door. Hit it, brother. A very successful LED install. Good news, these are bright. Make sure I don't drive in front of you. The car's not fast, so I can't get away. So these are the Morimoto fog lights, and then just some LED headlights. Comes with its own ballast and air fan. These are very nice. Today was a very eventful day. Warren and I got so much done, and I couldn't be any more grateful to have Warren as a friend and the progress I've made on the Skyline. Coming along very nicely, almost done. What I'm not stoked for is when my front D-Max guards come in, because that is also fiberglass, so hopefully getting that lined up near perfect won't be an issue. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna go ahead and order the Street Faction bar. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to come in. And then I have to search for some rubber sealant I can put on the kit. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Skyline is coming along so nice. And then also can't wait for my D-Max trunk wing to come in. It's a flush mount wing. It just looks so aggressive from the rear. And then also waiting on my work wheels to come in. Hopefully sometime next week or the following, I will get a notification from System Motorsports. I hope you are stoked on the wheels that I bought for the Skyline. Besides that, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video, and thank you all so much for your continuous love and support. And if you're new to the channel and want to hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. Remember, aim high, drive low. We'll catch you next video. Take care.